ताहट कन्यका परमेश्वरी देवदेवी महेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी भुवनेश्वरी काववे ममुयल्लवे ललकन्यका परमेश्वरी बालचन्द्रकिरीटधारिणि भव्यसुन्दररूपिणी वैश्यवंशयशोभिवर्धिनि कन्यका परमेश्वरी श्रीमहेश्वरि वासवी नगरीश्वरी परमेश्वरी कामितार्थमुल
கேக்குதாடா பேசுறது? நீ என்ன கேக்குறியா?
Hear me?
Rakshana madam, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. L. Madhumita ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Rakshana. Good evening, one and all present here. On behalf of the Department of Commerce Honors of SKPC, I extend a warm welcome to our honorary correspondent, Sri Utukuru Sarath Kumar, Principal, Dr. T. Mohanashri, and all other distinguished faculty members gathered here today for our Professional Development Program, Day 2. We are honored to have Dr. N.V. Suresh, Associate Professor and Vice Principal of ASET College, an esteemed speaker and expert who have joined us today to share his insights and experiences. His guidance will undoubtedly enrich our learning experience and inspire us to strive for the excellence in our academic endeavors. We welcome you, sir. I encourage you all to actively participate and take full advantage of the opportunities presented during this program. Let us seize this moment and learn from each other, collaborate, and embark on the journey of professional development together. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, Dr. Madhumita ma'am, for your warm welcome. Now, I request Ms. Tirupura Sundari ma'am to introduce our esteemed resource person. Sundari ma'am, kindly unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you, Da. It gives me immense pleasure and privilege to introduce the resource person for today's session, Dr. N.V. Suresh. Dr. N.V. Suresh, sir, did his UG in Business Economics from University of Madras, MBA from Bardiyar University. He was awarded doctorate in the year 2022 from University of Madras. Dr. N.V. Suresh, sir, is currently serving as an associate professor and principal at ASET College since March 2022. He is mainly focusing on research and administrative staff. He previously worked as an assistant professor at Emmet University, Rama International College, and IIKM B School. He is associated with the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Women's Sexual Harassment Committee for a Nationalized Bank, and other confidential work. He is also the editor of ASET Journal and School of Management Science, editorial board member in Scholars Journal Publishing, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Dr. N.V. Suresh is acting as a reviewer for several prestigious journals such as ASTESJ, GJMBR, USA, JENRS, and others. He is a member in Board of Studies and Committee of various institutions. Sir is a member of a doctoral committee and for research scholars at SRM University, Emmet University, Dr. MGR Medical and Educational and Research Institute, Bharat Institute of Education and Research, and Osmania University from many years onwards. Dr. Suresh sir, it is really proud to say that Dr. Suresh sir has recently received rupees 25 lakhs funded project from Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment from Government of India. Sir has also organized and attended many workshops and conferences and has initiated memorandum of understanding with many institutions and organizations at national and international level. He was appointed as an external examiner for the PhD Viva boards at Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. His involvement in these boards, committees, and doctoral committees showcases his expertise and commitment toward to contributing to academic and research excellence in various institutions and universities. Sir, your profile demonstrates a strong academic background and extensive experience in management, education, research, and administration. We are really honored to have you, sir. The session is yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your introduction about myself. And I also thank the management and everybody for giving me an opportunity to act as a resource person for today's professional development program. So, I am an audible, ma'am, to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
share the screen, ma'am. Is that screen is visible, madam, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So, yes. So let us start the session. So today's sessions that what we are going to see is IoT applications in smart classrooms technologies for academicians. So as Madam told myself, Dr. Suresh, I'm an associate professor and vice principal at College of Science and Technology. So let us go very quickly. So let us start with the introduction to IoT and AI and machine learning. In the realm of education research, the convergence of Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and machine learning have paved the way for new era of innovation. Let us delve into the transformative application of these technology in enhancing data analysis, personalizing learning experience, and revolutioning the research methodologies. As you all know, the faculty members, everywhere the artificial intelligence has started booming. As we, the faculty members, we need to introduce this artificial intelligence and machine learning to our students in our teaching methods. So we will see how best we can engage the students in the learning with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So let us see. There is importance of innovation applications in education. Let us see why the innovative thing is very important in the education. The innovative applications of Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and machine learning in educational research offer transformative possibilities. See, this is very, very important. Everybody, we are looking to a transformative possibilities. These technologies enhance the data analysis and personalize the learning experience. At present gen of kids, if we want to engage them in the teaching, it's a very big challenge for us, the faculty members, rather than the 90 kids, right? These 2K kids engaging them in the teaching is a big challenge for the faculty members. But we can make them an interesting teaching with the help of data analytics and personalize the learning experiences and revolutioning the research methodologies. Embracing these advancements is a crucial for staying ahead in ever evolving landscape of education. So that is very, very important. The education phases is keep on changing. So we have to ensure the more effective and personalized approach to learning and research. See, for both learning and research, we need the applications of AI and ML. So let us leveraging the IoT for data collection and analysis. So utilizing an IoT for data collection and analysis improves the educational research by enabling the real-time data monitoring. See, this is what is very, very important. RTDM, that is real-time data monitoring, personalized insights, and predictive analysis. So these are all the very important things. By integrating the IoT, Internet of Things, devices in educational setting, researchers can gather the comprehensive data on students' interaction. See, this is very, very important, right? Student interactions. So we can able to make the students' interaction with the help of IoT devices, and not only the interactions but also the learning patterns. Earlier learning patterns we used to teach chalk and talk on the blackboard. Now everything is based on the smart classrooms. Even further after smart classrooms, we have all gone into the concept called the metaverse. So we will also see all those things in future now in the upcoming slides. So learning patterns and performance metrics is allowing a more informed decision making and tailored innovation to enhance the students' outcomes. Because whatever we do is for the students' outcome. Because we are evolving in the era called outcome based education. So in the outcome based education, students' outcomes is measured. So it is very, very important. So enhancing the learning with the AI driven personalization. So how we can enhance the learning with the artificial intelligence driven personalization. Let us see here. So enhancing the learning with the AI driven personalization. Artificial intelligence technologies can vast the amounts of students' data. See that can have the ample of data, the artificial intelligence. And after the artificial intelligence see the data, it can provide us a personalized learning experience. See, for example, now what we are doing is that we are dividing the students based on the slow learners and advanced learners based on the marks. But when you inculcate this artificial intelligence, the artificial intelligence can give you not only about the slow learners and advanced learners, but also various other parameters also taken into consideration, and it will give the individual strength and weaknesses of the student. See, when we able to identify the individual students' strength and weaknesses, this will help us very way to mold our students. So let us see the integrating artificial intelligence algorithms. Integrating artificial algorithms in the education enhances the students' engagement. As I told you, by applying the artificial intelligence algorithms, we can able to interact with the students. So students' engagement can be improved. By students' engagement, we can improve the learning outcomes. As I said, outcome-based education. And also the allows as the educators, as a teacher, we can able to tailor-make the teaching methods based on the each student's unique needs. See, that is a very big challenge, right? We have to identify the 60 students, means all the 60 students were not able to understand the way that we teach them. Some students may need some more attention, some students may need a little bit different approach to teach them. So how can we identify this? We can able to identify with the help of artificial intelligence. So we can able to tailor make the solution. As a faculty member, we can make sure that every student is engaged in our teaching learning pedagogy method. So machine learning for predictive analysis in education. See how we are going to use this machine learning for our predictive analysis in education. Machine learning enables the predictive analysis in education by analyzing the past data. See, we are having the sets of data of the past students. With the help of the past students' data, we can able to forecast the future trends and behavior, how the students are there. And based on that, we can able to teach them. By leveraging the machine learning algorithms, educators we can identify the patterns, and we can make the decision as data driven decision. Instead of making blank decision, it is always suggested to make the decisions on data driven decisions. So it helps us to create the personalized learning experience that caters to an individual student's needs for an improved educational outcomes. See, as a faculty member, what we have to ensure is that we have to ensure a satisfaction to the all 60 students, not just few of them, right? So we have to, that can be achieved only with the help of machine learning with the predictive analysis in the education. So let us see what are the ethical consideration in the educational research. See, educational ethical consideration is educational research is very, very difficult. That is a data. So maintaining the students' privacy and ensuring the data security and fostering the transparency in the research methodologies are very, very difficult task. But as a faculty members, we should able to maintain this data. So we may need some coaching or mentoring on how to have the data stored safely in ethical way with the students' privacy matters and all those things. This can be developed into innovative applications of IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and machine learning in educational research. So fostering and transparency in research methodologies are also essential to uphold the ethical standards and build trust within the educational community. So we have to give the students with the 100% assurance that the data will be secured. See, as a faculty members, if we give that assurance to the students, then only this will be successful. Because you all know that during the corona time, where we have all been transformed into the online education, right? The first application that time was very familiar was Zoom application. So through Zoom only we are teaching to our students, right? At the time, everybody they started flagging of the security threats. It's not safe. It's not safe. Most of the students started saying as a security concerns and privacy concerns, they are not ready to join the online class. So what is an alternative for that? Only we have come up with this Google Meet and Microsoft. After this COVID, only it has been evolved. Now we all feel that it is 100% safe and secure. So that kind of thing is always needed to ensure. Let us see here evaluating the education, exploring the impacts of IoT application, the smart classroom technologies. So we all talking about the smart classrooms technologies, right? So what kind of the impact that it has on the smart classrooms technologies? Let us see here. So first is introduction to the IoT in education. As I told, in today's dynamic education landscapes, Internet of Things applications have revolutionized the smart classroom technologies. See, it was not the earlier classrooms, right, where only the blackboard will be there, where the chalk will be given to the teacher. The teacher used to write in the blackboard. Now things have totally changed. We have all moved into the concepts called smart classrooms. Even in NAC, NBA, everybody they started giving utmost priority to the smart classrooms. So these smart classroom technologies are reshaping the conventional teaching methodologies. We all have to accept that the conventional teaching methodologies have been keep on changing. Embracing the innovation, educators harness the power of interconnected device to enhance the students' engagement and streamline the operations. Let us delve in the transformative impact of IoT in shaping the future of education. So the future of education is based only on the IoT, that is Internet of Things. It's fully based on the smart classrooms. So as we the faculty members, we should able to understand the IoT in education, Internet of Things and smart classrooms technologies, so that we can implement that technologies to the students. So with the help of the technical aid, we can make the teaching, learning, pedagogy as an interesting one. So what are the advantages of the smart classrooms technologies? See, the major advantage of smart classrooms technology is enhancing the learning experience and efficiency. See, just explaining the concept over the blackboard will make the students really a boredom. Instead of that, if you started using your smart classrooms by playing some videos or by adding these pictures over your PPTs, will make them attracted towards your teaching and they'll be listening it. So this is what is very important. So these are all having the advantages only based because of smart classrooms technologies. Enhancing the students' engagement through IoT. How we can enhance the students' engagement through IoT? Let us see here. IoT applications in the smart classrooms facilitates the interactive learning experiences, fostering the greater student engagement and participation. Real-time feedback. See, this is what this everybody they are doing now, right? Even in this PPT where we are discussing this online meet, where really few faculty members and few participants will be really listening, but few of them may be just they will switch it on and they'll keep it side and they'll be doing in some other work, right? So in order to avoid this, what the normally AICT programs and our workshops and all, when they do, what they'll do is that they'll send the polls on and often about asking the questions based on the research person's what he has thought immediately. So within few seconds, you have to respond to the polls, right? So that is what we call them as real-time feedback. So if you're not able to fill that polls immediately, you will not be getting certificate like that. They'll be saying it. So they are also having the challenges. So how they are addressing the challenges means with the help of this real-time feedback. Yes, that can be applicable in the classrooms technology also using polls and personalized learning tools. The personalized learning tools and interactive content delivery through IoT technology. So Internet of Technology we are being delivering. So for example, if we are teaching them concept called customs clearance, if we explain the entire concept by just to the students, so students will really get boredom and sometimes they may get very feel dizzy. Instead of that, everything can be quickly animated through a short video, and if you play that short video in the classroom, students may able to understand it very easily. Rather than you talk the entire concept, you can play some animated videos. By playing the animated videos, students can able to understand that concepts very easily. It has been proven that it has been more active participative in the learning, so students will feel very interesting and he will be learning a concept. So to actively participate in the learning process, enhance the comprehension and knowledge retention. See, knowledge retention is what the every faculty members really faces a very big challenge, right? So we faculty members constantly upgrading our knowledge, but the students what they are learning in the first semester, if you ask them in the second semester, they will definitely forget. So the making them the knowledge retention is a very big challenge. That challenge can be addressed through this IoT applications. Improving the learning outcomes with the smart devices. As I told you, everybody, we are moving towards the outcome based education. So the learning outcomes plays a very major role. So you can improve the learning outcomes with the help of smart devices. How? Let us see here. Smart devices in education leverage IoT technology to provide personalized learning experiences, real-time assessments. See, the assessments what they are, we are giving it to the students, right? It's not just some of them. We are encouraging the students to give the real-time case studies, and we ask the students to give answers for that case studies. Means, so that type of assessment will really help to understand whether the student has the knowledge or not. So that is very important too. And adaptive the support for students. So student support is also very important. By integrating the smart device into the learning environment, educators can tailor the instructional content to an individual student's need. See, every student will have some needs. So addressing the every individual students physically means it is a very big challenge. But with the help of technology, we can able to identify easily the each and every student's need, and we can track the students' progress effectively. So day one, what was the student's outcome of our learning? Day 5, what was the outcome? And day 60th, what was the outcome? We can easily able to measure the students over the surprises, quizzes and all. So that is why we always follow the summative assessment and formative assessment. So all those things can be helped with the help of digital technologies. So the learning outcomes is progressively, effectively, and optimized learning outcome for all the students. So the fifth thing is IoT security and data privacy concerns. See, ensuring data protection in connected classrooms. As an educational institutions adopting IoT applications, the security of the students' data becomes a critical concern. As I tell you, the data upholding is a very big challenge. Safeguarding the sensitive information, preventing a cyber threats, and complying with the data privacy regulations are paramount to maintain a trust in smart classrooms technologies. So that is why we always say that when you are using the classrooms digital innovation things, so you all suggest to have the antivirus and all the firewalls in order to attack the malwares attack or some hackers. So all those things, this LMS learning management systems, all those things needs to be protected well and safe. Okay, so implementing the robust security measures. So the implementing the robust security measures and fostering the data privacy awareness are essential for a successful integration of IoT in education. So you have to make aware the students also when they are using these IoT applications for their education. So what data needs to be shared, what data not needs to be shared. All those things the students should aware of. So implementing the IoT solution in the educational institutions. Through IoT applications, education institutions can really create these smart classrooms which will enhance the learning experiences. By implementing the IoT solutions, schools, colleges can increase the operational efficiency. They can personalize the teaching efforts and provide a real-time feedback to the students as well as the teachers. It's for both of them. These technologies have a potential to revolutionize the education by creating a more interactive and engaging classrooms for future trends in smart classrooms technology. Examining the evaluation of IoT in education. Let us see here. So this is what is very interesting one. Revolutioning the education, harnessing the power of virtual reality and augmented reality. Dear participants, do you have any idea about what do you mean by virtual reality and augmented reality? Anybody has any idea about this? So let us see here what is this virtual reality versus the augmented reality. So let us see here. Introduction. Virtual reality and augmented reality defined. Let us see here. In the realm of education, a groundbreaking transformation is underway as we harness the formidable potential of virtual reality and augmented reality, that is VR and AR, by seamlessly integrating immersive technologies into the learning environments. We are shaping a future where education becomes capitative, interactive, and deeply impactful. Join us the journey of revolutioning education. See, the education has really turned up with the help of the virtual reality and augmented reality. Now, I can proudly say most of the colleges started using this virtual reality and augmented reality in their classrooms. For example, in our college also, we are taking the help of virtual reality and augmented reality, and we are using this VR and AR for teaching our students. Why? Because in our college we have the aviation department. In the aviation department, going into the airport and learning the airport operations and all those things is a very difficult task, because in the major airports like Chennai airports, they restrict the students to enter into the airport due to the operationals is oversized. So we are thinking of what would be the best alternative source, because whatever we thought is operations, but students can able to feel that means it will be a more efficient. So what is the best way that we are thinking? Then only we have come up with a solution called virtual reality and augmented reality. So when we started using this virtual reality and augmented reality in our classrooms, what we are doing is that we are using, you can see the right hand side, the person is there, right? A person is who's wearing one glasses, right? So what this is called as virtual reality. By using this, we can virtually see the airport. Okay, if you wear these goggles over your eyes, he can able to feel the airport. As such, he is entering into the airport, and he can able to learn all the operations. So this is made the more interesting the teaching, right? And as well as in the fire department, what we have done, there is a one big apartment. A student will go as such inside that apartment, and there was a fire, and there will be different classes of fire extinguishers will be there. 4 to 5 extinguishers will be there. So he has to select virtually which kind of fire extinguisher he has to select, and how he has to avoid that fire. And all those things is learned through virtual reality and augmented reality. So this is really engaging the students. Now slowly colleges are started adapting that. In future, definitely most of the colleges will have this facility, no doubt about that. See, earlier when this projector came, only a few colleges were using the projectors. Now, if you go in everywhere, all the colleges, all the schools, almost everywhere, the projector was there. So after the projector, the smart TVs was there. After smart TV, only we have come up with this technology called virtual reality and augmented reality. So I can definitely say that virtual reality and augmented reality is going to be a future in all the colleges. Current educational challenges. See, we always face the challenges when we impart the education to the students. What are that challenges? Let us see here. Leveraging the virtual reality and augmented reality addresses the current educational challenges by providing the immersive and interactive learning experience that caters to the various learning styles. Students can engage in hands-on simulations, explore the complex concepts in 3D environment, as I said you, and they can able to collaborate in virtual spaces, enhancing the retention and understanding. These technologies also bridge the geographical gaps, ensuring access to quality education for all. So benefits of virtual reality and augmented reality in education: it enhance the engagement and retention. So case studies of successful virtual reality and augmented reality integration. You can see here a successful integration of virtual reality and augmented reality in education has become exemplified through various case studies, showcasing students increase the students' engagement and retention levels. Students will not forget what he has learned with the help of virtual reality and augmented reality, because he is seeing it over the eyes. So it is more powerful. By immersing learning in interactive and immersive experiences, educators can revolutionize the traditional teaching methods and create a more impactful learning environment. So let us see here implementing the virtual reality and augmented reality in the classrooms. Implementing the virtual reality and augmented reality in the classrooms can really transform the educational experiences by offering an immersive learning environments and interactive simulations. Students can engage with the materials in hand and manner, enhance the comprehensive and retention. Incorporating the virtual reality and augmented reality technologies opens up a new possibilities for personalized learning and fosters the creativity and collaboration among the students. You can see the right hand side where the two students were seeing and they were enjoying it, right? So over the, you can just imagine if they wear it, that is the screen behind that will be the virtual reality and augmented reality, where they are seeing the aircrafts was flying everything, right? So the students gets more engaged with the help of this virtual reality and augmented reality. In some engineering colleges, they use the stimulations, right? That stimulations, even in aircrafts, if they want to fly in the aircraft, they can simply use the stimulation techniques where they will feel as such they are flying, right? So same like that, only this virtual reality and augmented reality is also a new concept with respect to the stimulations, where the stimulations is really expensive one to buy it, and not only the expensive one, but also the maintenance part is also very expensive. Comparative to this virtual reality and augmented reality, the virtual reality and augmented reality is pretty much cheaper than the stimulator technique. So whenever the technology comes, definitely there will be barriers, but we have to overcome that barriers and challenges. Harnessing the virtual reality and augmented reality in the educational presents numerous benefits, including enhancement learning and enhancement engagements and improve the comprehensive. However, challenges such as initial costs that I told you and technical limitations and integration with the existing curriculum. So the curriculum also should match with this artificial intelligence and machine learning and virtual reality and augmented reality. So that is also one of the very big challenge must be carefully addressed to ensure the successful implementation and maximize the potential of virtual and augmented reality for revolutionizing the educational landscape. So the next very important thing is training the educators for VR and AR adoption. As I told you, when we are going to implement this virtual reality and augmented reality, first the faculty members and educators should be trained in such a way that they can able to use this virtual reality and augmented reality in an effective way. So that can be done only by ensuring the educators are ready for the future. So what is going to be the future trends in the virtual reality and augmented reality with respect to education? Let us see here. Revolutioning the education, harnessing the power of virtual reality and augmented reality. So previous slide we have seen that ensuring the educators are ready for future. So educators must embrace virtual reality and augmented reality technologies to enhance the students' learning experience. See, for that, as I told you earlier, we faculty members should learn how to use the virtual reality and augmented reality. When we are very much confident about how to use this VR and AR, definitely we can inculcate that for students, because every time the technology person cannot be there over and here to impact to how to use this VR and AR. So they will give us training. We faculty members should become masters in virtual reality and augmented reality, and we have to inculcate that thing to our students. So that is what they are saying. By integrating these innovations into the classrooms, teachers can create immersive and interactive lessons that caters to diverse learning styles, fostering the engagement and retention. So making the students' retention to your lecturing is also a very big challenge. So I firmly believe this challenge can be addressed over the virtual reality and augmented reality. So, what are the other problems? There is an ethical consideration in virtual reality and augmented reality implementation. Considering the ethical implications of integrating a virtual reality and augmented reality in education is critical, and it is also crucial. Educators must address the concerns such as data privacy, accessibility, and ensure the content in the age appropriate and culturally sensitive. So this is also very important. So you have to see the gap of the students, what the age gap, what kind of content we can give, and that content should also be a culturally sensitive. So it should not hurt anybody's, right? So these are all the things you should be keeping in your mind. By proactively addressing this ethical consideration, schools or colleges can harness the full potential of these technologies while prioritizing the well-being and safety of their students. So we have come to the conclusion part. The conclusion, the transformative power of virtual reality and augmented reality. Embarking on the journey of integrating the virtual reality and augmented reality into an educational promises the transformative experiences for learners. By embracing the ethical considerations, the leveraging these immersive technologies, educators can revitalize the learning landscapes, fostering the engagement, creativity, and deeper understanding. The future of education lies in harnessing the potential of virtual reality and augmented reality to empower the students and prepare them for the digital world. Yes, the future is going to be a digital world, so we have to make our students make them ready to face the digital world. For that, as a faculty members, we should first ready to accept the digital technologies, and we should master ourselves in the digital technologies, even though we may not be aware of digital technologies. But I always believe the faculty members, we are a lifelong learners. So anything is possible for the faculty members to learn. So that is the nature of the faculty members. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir,
Thank you,
for
ma'am. I think we
your
few minutes so they can ask any questions, ma'am, if they have.
yes,
Participants
sir.
are having.
Yes. Now let's engage in an open discussion. Participants, please take this opportunity to clarify any doubts or seek further insights from our resource person.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Renuka.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening,
Sir,
ma'am.
your session was very informative and it was very useful. Sir,
Thank you,
can you
ma'am.
suggest few tools in IoT and AI which we can use in classrooms, sir? So already we use online platforms like quiz.com, Kahoot, and we do things. So apart from this, any online platforms which we can use with AI so that we can make the class session, as you said, an interesting one.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Ma'am, very recently the Anna University has also launched the AI tool. I hope you are aware of that. The name of that tool was Malar Teacher. It
Okay.
was a WhatsApp call where you can just feed up the number.
Okay.
And you, if you are having any doubt, if you want to ask any topic, anything, if you ask that, that data will give you the answer.
Okay.
So this is what we are doing. This thing means we are giving it to the students in our college, and
Okay.
we are asking the students to use that app and come up with the solution. So for in that, what we are asking the students to frame the case studies based on that own.
Okay.
Students should frame the case studies, and that case studies needs to be discussed.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just WhatsApp, you can get that.
Okay, sir.
From
Thank you,
Mother
sir.
Nature. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now I invite Dr. Barni Kumari ma'am, IQAC coordinator and head Department of Commerce Honors to propose the vote of thanks.
Yeah, good evening to one and all present here. I thank Almighty for making this session a grand success. I thank our honorary correspondent, Principal Ma'am, Dean, and Vice Principal Ma'am for the continuous support in encouraging us on all endeavors. I thank wholeheartedly our resource person, Dr. N.V. Suresh Sir, Associate Professor and Vice Principal, Asset College of Science and Technology, for his valuable inputs, especially in augmented and virtual things in a computer. And also, sir, we are very curious to know about in commerce sector how these tools will be helpful for the children when we are delivering the lecture in our concepts. I thank all the participants for joining this PDP and also request everyone to render the same support for the next 3 days. Last but not least, my colleagues, without them, we cannot proceed with PDP. Thank you. Thank you once again, one and all. Feedback link will be posted in YouTube as well as in this Google Meet. It will be open only for few minutes. Kindly make use this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nitisha ma'am, you can post the feedback link.
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing it. Ma'am, kindly share the yesterday's PPT, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we have requested to the resource person. Once
Okay.
she give the consent, definitely we will share you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. It will be shared in the group itself, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry to interrupt. Will it take some time to start the session?